All right. Welcome.
Wow.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Yay. We're here with session 4. Session 4.
Yes.
Already? Wow.
Yeah. Blades in the Dark. Um yeah, hold on. Can I change shuffle? There we go. Okay. I was just shuffling the music. All right. Yeah. Session 4. And there's a bunch of stuff that happened last time.
Yes. A lot.
You set a building on fire.
What? No, I would never do such a thing.
In order to
Distract.
distract. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess it was a distraction.
it was definitely a distraction.
Fairly successful one, I may add.
Hmm.
And to steal some logbooks in order to you unlocked for the crew. What is it called again? The informants.
Yes.
Yeah, you unlocked informants. Yeah. Oh, now it's normal again. I don't know.
Okay, I have no idea.
Okay.
Technology is mysterious.
Yeah.
Okay. Scary and confusing. Okay, yeah. Well, and we are here now. We put the browser audio a little bit higher. Okay. And last time what happened was that you got a visit by the Bluecoats, right?
Hmm.
Exactly.
Who demanded that you do something for them. Otherwise, they start looking a bit closer at what you're doing.
I mean,
Right.
sounds like
Not
we already
ideal.
have a plan what we want to do then today.
Yeah. um
By the way, just
Mhm.
as an idea,
Mhm.
could we connect, like gathering or using informations from our informant in order to maybe do another job with the one we are currently planning?
What did you have in mind?
I don't know, just gathering either infos or documents for the informants, or gathering stuff for getting more funds and stuff like that.
I mean, you can
Some minor
always,
drops like that. I mean, something more specific than just as a connection with whatever we are supposed to do for them again.
like, at the same time.
Yes, just as an idea.
I mean, you can always steal stuff while you're doing a job,
Yes,
right? So you can always do that. You can always be on the lookout for things.
but I mean,
Uh,
maybe our informants could give us a hint that someone maybe wants something specific from where we're going anywhere. Anyways,
okay.
language hard.
I mean, then
Language
you
hard.
could try to gather information for that, definitely.
Mhm, mhm.
Um,
Just as an idea, if Bernard is all right with that as well. Don't want to just
Hmm,
add
yeah.
myself.
As long as it's not too difficult to manage all of these threads. Yeah, but like I guess like the first thing that would be good would be to sort of like work out or clarify like what the blue coats have in mind for us first.
all right. So they set up a meeting,
Yes.
right, with you to discuss this deal. So this is basically, right, you get together and they are very clearly saying, yeah, you are essentially deniable assets in this case, right? Doing
Mm.
dirty work for them, and that they don't want to be caught in themselves. They don't want to be found out doing themselves, basically, right? So you
Yeah.
meet in a, let's say you meet in a public place. What would be a good public place to meet?
Hmm.
Maybe at a fountain or
At a pub.
In a pub? That's very classic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, very classic.
yeah.
Sit at a
exactly.
corner table. There's slightly more blue coat presence outside, but on the inside, they are in plain clothes this time around. So, blue coats are essentially saying, "Yo, so there are some communication documents being handed around
Mhm.
that we don't want to that we would like to get."
Okay.
And so these will be in an underground, like literally underground network, underground communication, like sewer network, tunnel network underneath the city. And yeah, you need to go in there and get these. It's basically just a list of names that we want, a list of names and a document, probably, like our informants say, probably involved with what do you call that, like plans. That's
Yeah.
not the right word.
Do you mean building plans or
No, like scheduling plans, right? What do you call those? What am I thinking of?
I think I know what you mean, but I also don't know a good word for it.
Like the places where people can meet, passcodes they can use to identify each other, right? Times when people will be there, that kind of thing. Schedules, minutes, not minutes. You know what I mean? I don't have the words.
Appointments? Do you mean appointments?
Yeah, not really appointment. Yeah, kind of appointments. Yeah. Anyway, that thing, right? So a list of
That thing.
information. That thing. So a list of names.
Like a ledger? I don't know.
Kind of. Yeah. Right. It's like, what passcodes are we using? Where are we meeting? At what points will people be there? Right, like every third day of the month or something. Right. We need to know where these people are meeting. So that we can keep tabs on them. And we need to know, we need to know who they are and where they're meeting. And you are going to get this information for us.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can give you an entry. We have cleared out some of the tunnel network that leads deeper into the trails these people are probably using. But we're not gonna send uniformed people in there. So after that, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Understandable.
So like these tunnels,
Yeah.
like how put together are they? Like,
So
if you
they're
know what I mean.
yeah, they're essentially like, you know how sometimes really old cities are built on top of even older versions of the city?
So like it's not like dig outs, it's like
Yeah,
tunnels
it's
that were built in the past.
it's buildings from the past that have been built on top of, and they're just kind of forgotten. They're permanently underground because streets have been paved over them as well, right? And such. So it's really just a network of half collapsed, half filled in empty houses and forgotten streets underneath the city. And
Definitely
connecting
sounds
to
interesting.
like sewer tunnels here and there, because why not? It's already there, right? We already have all the space down there. Who cares about old dilapidated buildings?
Okay, okay. So you mentioned that they would give us an entry.
Yes. So there is essentially one entry point where they have cleared out the people squatting there and such, and essentially you can use that to get into this network, and without too much trouble, without like having to find your way around down there first, right? You follow their lead. It's like, oh, you go down here, and then there's this tunnel that you turn right, and then there's some old stairs leading down, and then you'll be inside. Right? That kind of deal.
Okay, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't really have. Yeah, I was just thinking like might be fun to like try defining like a heavy a load beforehand, but at the same time we've never really had to summon that many items before, so
Yeah, but this time you're going into like the unknown underneath.
yeah. If it's unknown, like I just want the demolition tools, but
A communique, I think that is the word that what I was thinking of. Kind of. Anyway. I yeah, it's the idea. Do you want to do demolition underneath the city?
maybe not a good idea.
What's the worst that can happen?
Probably a few buildings sinking.
I mean, you know, we could totally like get caught or die.
Mhm.
Well, okay. It's hard to know what to expect anyway. So,
Yeah.
And like the regular light items does have my regular light items do have like some
Yeah.
interesting items that we can use. The dark side goggles, for example. So like, I think I'm fine with that.
Okay. Like the blue coats are going to effectively escort you.
How nice of them.
Oh, my connection to the Roll20 server has been interrupted.
Yeah, same
Oh,
here.
so is mine.
Oh, that means Roll20
Well-
is probably down.
Well, we can. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone now. That notice is gone.
Okay.
Let me
Well,
try
let's,
rolling.
Yeah, try rolling something. Okay. I saw, yeah,
Okay, it works. Okay.
flops
Great.
and meeps. It works. Awesome. Yeah. So the blue coats are essentially going to escort you to this entrance, just to make sure that you don't run into any trouble, or that nobody misunderstands you on the way. And then they'll also be stationed outside that entrance, to make sure that you are successful when you get out.
How visible are we going to be? I don't know. It feels odd for us to be visibly working with the blue coats. Feels like it'll be bad for our rep.
I mean, a lot of people not work with the blue coats, but you know that the blue coats are one of the biggest and meanest gangs. Everybody knows that, right?
Well,
people
yeah, but
doing things, and they're not gonna be like, I don't know, 20 men around you, right, escorting you there. They'll just have a couple of people around, and basically it's notifying the blue coats. Yeah, when these two people walk here and try to enter the tunnels and such, they're doing this for us. Don't arrest them, right? Even if they look suspicious, they're for us right now. They're on our side right now, right? That's that idea.
okay. 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 Well, I don't have any other questions at the moment.
I
Mhm.
don't have either, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though, what specifically were we supposed to get right now for them again?
Some documents, a list of names, and a list of words.
The time dates, you mean?
Yeah, contact establishment protocols. Let's call it that for now until we find something better. Right? So like
Okay.
passcodes they use to find each other, right? Symbols they
Okay,
use to
yeah.
find each other, places they are, right?
Key.
Yeah. And
Seems like a bad decision to have all of this written down, but okay.
yeah. I mean, these people are, they're anti-imperials. They're not the smartest people.
Eh. Okay, so how do we begin this?
So you are basically given an entrance into this place,
Mhm.
into the underground city. So I don't know, do you want to negotiate, ask for anything while you're there in the pub?
Are there any other useful informations we might need in order to properly get these documents for them?
So he gives you a piece of paper with a symbol on it.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna draw or invent a symbol right now, unless we can. Very quickly. Is there something? Is there like? That looks like a penis again. Why do I keep drawing these? Let's do this instead. There. It's a throne on its side and the crown lying down. Okay. There we go.
I see.
So
Sure. Let's go. Let's
let's
roll.
go with that. I keep drawing. It happened in the last campaign as well. I just drew something and suddenly it's a penis. It always happens. Once every campaign. I cannot escape it. So
Yeah.
that's why I didn't want to draw anything. Anyway, it's basically a toppled throne. Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's like you can identify their documents and markings with this symbol. This is what we have for now.
That's good to know.
Mhm.
I don't suppose it would be a good idea to negotiate for extra rewards for this, but
Depends on how sly you think you might be.
and it's a really I don't know what should we ask for?
Maybe we could ask for a favor in return. Nothing specific right now, just some help here or there. One hand washes the other. Though I can't really properly sway them. You have zero skill in there.
I'm just thinking about like whether that makes like they're a lot more powerful than us.
Yeah.
And we are doing this already so that they won't bother us. Maybe you could ask them to hit the bill hooks more. I don't know. Does it make sense?
I mean, they are allied with the bill hooks.
Are they?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Are allied with the bill hooks.
Wait, could you see that again? The cruise, right?
I thought they were sort of like not on great terms, which is why like
no, they are on good terms.
Oh, cause like I remember when we were talking, we were talking about the last thing about that bill hooks like house is like part of the idea was to like bring the blue coats to that house through the big commotion so that because they don't like each other. But am I remembering wrongly? Maybe I. Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure. I guess the fire and such was just distraction. Maybe.
Hey, there's this guy called Leonard Porter. If you can. This guy.
True. There is this guy called Leonard Porter.
Or we could just ask for money. What do you think?
Honestly, I probably just would ask for being less suspicious if we use money, considering that's how they got attention to us, because we spent so much in one go, you know. Just this minor thing, nothing too
Yeah.
specific that they don't get too suspicious of us about that.
Hope you can maybe look the other way for a little while.
If
Not that
you
I'm
do a
saying
good
anything's
job.
gonna happen.
If you do a
Yeah.
good job.
So if you do a good job, yeah, I was thinking whether or not we will need to try and sway them, but
I mean, you're not asking for anything big.
should we ask for something big? I don't know.
It's up to you,
I don't
right?
think so.
How far do you want to push this guy?
I don't think so.
You know what? It's okay. Let's just roll that.
All right.
Let's do a good job and stay under the radar.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, then I will give you a couple days to prepare, and then do be ready.
A couple of days. Okay.
Basically,
Wait, do we know where this tunnel thing is? Or where the entrance that we're being led from is?
Well, no, you're just gonna meet somewhere.
Oh,
And
okay.
then they're gonna walk you over.
Yeah. If we have a few days, I was like thinking whether it might be possible to like gather some information.
I mean,
since we have
that's-
informants now, but
Yeah, that's the point, right?
yeah.
Time for you to gather a bit of info on whatever it is you want, right? There's a couple of things now that you know. You're going into the underground city. You're dealing with anti-informants. You're dealing for the blue coats, essentially, right? Anything.
Yeah, and we got a symbol.
Yes, that I'm not gonna draw.
Okay, so yeah, well, I was like wondering whether there was like a geographical location so we could gather information from that area specifically, but
I mean, what area would
but if it's not,
be-
we could just ask, our
Yeah,
our
Jim,
already contacts. Yeah.
your and you now have informants, right? So you get bonus.
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
Okay.
What kind of role is that, by the way?
That depends on what you're doing. Are you asking people? Are you walking around yourself to investigate? Are you going through documents or so? Are you, I don't know. There's different things you can do.
Yeah, I guess I don't know more about Val, but I guess I'd like to try, talking to some people, talking to like our fans or
Yeah, sounds good to me.
or even our patron about this sign or this mark, and whether they know anyone associated with or any big names we should look out for. Or
Okay, your patron meaning the what's her name? Adelaide
What's her-
Pheasant.
yeah,
Yes, your patron Adelaide. Okay. I would say that's just a
consort.
consort. Yes. And you
And does
get-
it count as a +1?
Yes, it does. You get a +1 for the
Okay.
informants.
All right then. Do you have consort, Val? If not, I'll make the roll.
No, 0.
Okay.
The only thing down there I have is a tune, and that probably wouldn't help us here.
Hey, you never know. We could be walking
can
into some
always-
strange
I
Strange
mean,
business.
in the
Yeah.
sewers, it might help us. Right now, with the information gathering, probably not.
You can attune with the ghost field and be like, "Oh, what are you telling
Yeah,
me?"
you can speak to ghosts. Surely ghosts have good information. Can we do that? I want to do that.
Like actually summoning and speaking to a ghost is probably a bit more involved, but you can kind
Yeah,
of
Ouija board style, waggy board.
Ouija board. But you can maybe like attune and see if there's vibes coming from like underneath the city or so. See what might be
Okay, we
there.
can try that later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the roll.
Ooh,
Hey.
okay.
6.
Oh.
So Adelaide is willing to share quite a bit to help you out here. As much as she knows. So definitely yes, so this symbol does belong to a group of anti-imperials who are working underground, and usually it will be something like the Imperial Guard or so who are trying to take care of them. So it's interesting that the Bluecoats are now stepping in. She does know a name of someone involved in that group that might help you. Was this?
Oh.
Oh god, writing with a mouse. Talker. Lane. There we go. I hope that's readable.
Yeah, it is.
Tucker Slane, right? So that's the name of someone that she's heard is like well connected inside this anti-imperial group. Right? So well connected that he has connections to a couple of nobles. That's how she found out about this guy. And he seems to be important in this network.
Ooh.
And yeah, maybe it'll help you on the score. Maybe you can use that somehow, but yeah, it's a name she has.
Are they accessible to us now?
This guy?
Yeah.
Set. So you want to set up a meeting with this guy? Is that what?
I don't know. Is that a good idea, do you think? Val?
I mean, it could work out. I'm fairly neutral about that, to be honest. But maybe we could gather some useful intel from them before we probably start this whole ordeal.
So just so we're clear, Talker Slane is an important person in the group that you are going to target, that that the Bluecoats have told you to steal from, right?
Oh. Yeah, then I misunderstood that.
Okay.
Hey,
I mean, you can meet with him, right?
keep your enemies close. I don't know. But
You can play this however you want, right?
I don't know. Do we have enough sway? I've only got 1 point in sway. We're not exactly swaying people. We're more like
It
breaking things, people.
depends on what you are willing to offer, right? Do you want to double cross people? That's something you can do, right? Just because
now
the
that
Bluecoats
now that
tells
I'm
you
thinking
something.
about it, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be like the best idea. I don't know. It's like it's because in this situation where either like we are going to be stealing from them. If they know that we are going to steal from them, or like if the mission doesn't go that well and they know that it's us, then we'll get negative score on them probably.
Yeah.
But then if it's like we set up a meeting with this guy and then it's like, okay, we can get some better access in, but then that comes at the cost of like essentially like betraying the Bluecoats, and they find out we'll probably not be in a very good situation. But if we get close to this guy and lie, and then we're found out later, that will be even worse because we're betraying them. That's a lot of betrayal.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe you should
there's
just
no easy choices. Someone's gonna get pissed off. It depends on who you want to be pissed off.
yeah, maybe we should just go for the just go for it. Let's
Just
not
go.
make it more complicated. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea. And I mean, the blue coats are somewhat on our trails, anyways, already. So
Yeah.
probably making things worse might not be the best idea.
Hey, you know,
Okay.
I'm always keen to do silly things, but you know, that can come later.
I mean,
Okay.
that's part of it, right? You just do wild things, and then stuff happens, right?
Okay, if that's the case, then I guess we can uh get ready for the mission and go for it.
Okay. Right. So let's get the engagement roll going then. Where do I have this engagement roll? So is it bold or daring? This time,
I think it might be more on the bold side. I don't
kind
know.
of, yeah.
It's less
I would
daring than
s-
bold, I think,
I would-
but I think
Yeah.
it's neither, to be honest.
All right, the detail exposes a vulnerability. Are you just going to essentially, yeah, what are you going to like use to get in? Are you just going to delve through the city? Are you going to, though I guess we've kind of answered that, right? Your plan is just delve through there.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really know what's in it at this point. Maybe we should
Yeah.
ask someone what's in it.
You can try to find someone to ask what's in there. Like people, unless people frequent those places down there, they're not gonna know exactly. Maybe a historian, but
Do our current allies know anything?
unlikely.
My shady friend is a city clerk. Doesn't seem likely.
Maybe pull out some what do you call it? Some things from the archive. Oh, I remember
Either-
Eclipse. What we're supposed to look at. Your ally and your rival.
You want to do that now? We could find someone who might be good at undergrounding.
I am confused. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So on your character sheet, right? On the right side, underneath all of your actions, you have clever friends. You have a section called clever friends.
There.
Right? And you pick one of them to be friendly and one of them to be unfriendly. So an ally and a rival. So you can have Stasia an apothecary, Veldrin a psychonaut, Eckert a corpse thief. That's interesting. Jewel a blood dealer, or Malista a priestess.
I have no idea what Psychonaut is.
Psychonaut is like someone who does trippy things. Hypnotist kind of deal. Right.
I see.
They can be whoever you want them to be.
Yeah.
You can define their background.
Considering what kinda I'm specializing more and more in for my whole chemistry and tinkering and stuff like that, including the booby traps and stuff like that, I probably think I want to have a positive standing with the apothecary for whatever substances I may need.
Okay.
And I can imagine that probably highly pisses off the priests who thinks that I'm a shady person up for no good and stuff like that.
Okay. Sure. So you get
So I do this and this?
yes,
question mark?
perfect. Okay. Um yeah, so I guess you're just going to go down there. Oh, unless you want to ask your city clerk friend for anything.
I can try.
Just as an idea,
Mhm.
could you ask your city clerk friend if he maybe has a connection to a museum person that might know something about the old city where this city was built on top of?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
Like a
and we're looking
historian.
for people that like are well versed in like the the history of like the urban development or the architecture of the city.
Mhm.
That sounds like something that the clerk might know of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone who was like working in urban planning for like a long time, or like in some kind of related department or something.
I would say that then just becomes a study role. Do you have that? Study?
I might not actually.
I
Val
have
might.
1 point in study.
You want to do it? Hang on, let me check. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, I'm looking at your sheet. Yeah, I got
You
0
got.
study.
Study,
I am not
and
smart.
then you get the extra die from the informants as well, who might be able to help you out.
Oh, that's like 3 dice then. Oh wait, no, that's 2 dice still.
Yeah,
So risky as usual.
yeah. This is just information. Do you have a gather information button?
No, but I could click on the study. Otherwise, the study roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's like a gather info thing. It's just
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, just the
study a
study,
person, document, or item, apply knowledge, gain a deeper understanding.
do research. Yeah.
So study roll.
Mm-hmm.
Risky as usual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Affects standard probably.
Yeah. And an extra
With-
die.
Yeah, sorry, I clicked too fast. my
Oh.
mouse went off twice. Only rolled once. Shall we do that one or
Just roll another one.
just same settings or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no extra dice now, right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oof. So you get what do you get?
Probably a name of a person who already retired and can't really remember anything.
There's not a lot of info left on the Undercity, like at least not in official documents. Let's
Yeah, oh well.
say you get a not a blueprint, like a city plan, right? Are those called blueprints? I don't know if they are. But like a city plan that is way too complex for you to understand without any studying, but it's the best thing you have right now. So there's way too many lines on there and different thicknesses and like dashed and blah and like marks and notes and symbols, and you don't know what any of that means, and there's overlapping stuff because of course there is. So without like studying how any of this works, you don't know what you're really looking at. But currently,
Yeah.
it's the only map you have.
Well, better than nothing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't think of anything else to do. I mean, I was already ready to go in when we suddenly had that idea, but
Okay.
Yeah, neither can I. The only thing that I probably can think of is that I probably want to grab my burglary items or gears that I have under light items in order if we maybe need to go through an old building where probably the lock is still there, but can't be traversed around. So, but that would be all.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to
Pre-plan, I know.
yeah, pre-plan that.
Just a thought.
So, do you want to go light load or conspicuous load?
Considering we might not know what we encountered on there, I probably would prefer the discreet route. Just in case we bump into anyone, to, being able to be as less suspicious as possible.
Okay.
I'm thinking about whether I want to try. But I'm like thinking about what items would be useful though. I got an item that's called a Pritchard camera. Oh no, that's a ghosting. Okay, maybe I should bring a ghosting though. Pistol, a second pistol.
Yeah, second pistol. I think that was like, oh, I shoot my pistol. It's like, all right, there's a second person rushing at you. I have a second pistol. I shoot.
Mm. Ah. Like reading through like
Yeah.
I mean, we also
you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go discreet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go discreet. Okay. I don't have a good enough thought of what this. I'm just gonna go discreet. Okay.
Okay.
We'll work something out. Maybe we'll try to actually be subterfuge instead of the chaos that has been.
I mean, that sounds like slowly, depending on how this run goes, maybe you develop a new reputation, for being chaotic or destructive, something like that.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Gotta keep those options open.
Yeah. Okay. So, is this bold or daring? I mean, going into the Undercity, yeah, okay. There. Does the detail expose a vulnerability?
It depends on what you mean in the vulnerability of what.
Yeah.
Is the city itself something that's like guarded?
Not really, no. But
yeah, because we are
normal
getting like
yeah.
official-ish. We are getting like official-ish help to get in. So
Yeah.
it's not really exposing anything in that sense.
Like normal people tend to avoid it because you never know what's down there and you might get lost, etc. Right? But other than that, it's not specially guarded or so. Yeah. Do you have friends or contacts helping? Yeah, you do. In this case, the blue coat's definitely helping. Yeah, then I would say that's 2 dice for your engagement. Oh no, wait, you start with 1, so that's 3. What did we get?
2 sixes in there.
Double 6. Okay. I didn't expect that. Let's see. So what that means is that you're just past the first obstacle. You're in there. Right? You don't even have to look long. You go the way the blue coats direct you, right? They like lead you a bit into the tunnel and they're like, right, so you go down 100 paces this way. Turn right, like take the right one off, and then after a bit you find some stairs down, blah, and you find that no problem, and then you find your way around a bit more. and you actually see the symbol that the Bluecoats gave you, very discreetly marked on one crossing. Like a an underground crossing. Like there, it's on the side of one of the buildings on the bottom. And this is like at this point, yeah, because the whole city is on the coast. A lot of this place is flooded, right? So a lot of areas are inaccessible. Others are like some are ankle deep in water, some are just like muddy ground and such. And there's a musty smell all over. And these buildings, like it's really just the mass of buildings that is there. Some of them have been filled up. Some of them collapsed into each other. There were like multi-floor buildings collapsed down to a single floor. And it is this mass of stuff that is keeping the city on top where it is right now.
I see.
That's wild.
And so it's kind of like walking through a city, navigating a city, except a lot of the passages are blocked off. You would have to, like, I don't know, swim under or dive underneath a collapse, or it's just there's so much rubble in the way, or a building that's just completely blocking everything off. So it's a little bit simpler and just navigating a normal city, but then again, everything just looks broken. So that's difficult.
Mhm.
But you do find the symbol carved very discreetly on the side of a building at a crossroads that still functions. So you know, right, it's that way. This is the correct way we're getting somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Unless you want to explore elsewhere, I guess we could. How much time do we have? I don't know. Seems like a fun place to explore, to be honest.
Maybe
I
when
do
you
agree.
don't have blue coats breathing down your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for the moment, we can just like follow the mark first and see what we run into.
Okay. So as you follow the mark, you do notice here and there that there are a couple of people. A lot of them are really just homeless or bums or so that are huddled inside the ruins around small fires or just sleeping. And this area of the underground city, as you walk there, seems to be better better maintained, if that makes sense, right? It's not as broken down and dilapidated as what the rest was when you first came in. Some of that seems to have been that it was actively cleared out. Partially at least. Right. So you get like small communities of small groups and what looks like a community of people just living down here, where it's not completely wet and musty.
Right.
Like you're actually walking on solid ground right now. So that's good. Do you try to how are you doing this? Do you try to like stick to the shadows? Do you just walk down the street? Do you want to talk to some people? Do you I don't know. What would you like to do?
I mean, my thought would probably be stick somewhat to the shadows, maybe talk to a few of the hobos and homeless peoples that they maybe know something and offer them some, let's say, pain reliefs, you know, from all of my
Pain reliefs.
chemicals that I'm probably carrying around.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I mean, hunger can be something very painful. I know that much. So,
Sure. So, like, do you approach the next group of hobos that are just kind of sitting there?
I mean,
Yeah.
I probably would Magpie led approach, though.
Well,
Because I'm not really good at swaying or anything like that. I'm not good at talking to people.
At all.
Yes.
Better at blowing them up.
Yes, or dissolving them, or poisoning
just-
them.
yeah.
The list is
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things you
So-
can do.
we're looking for a guy called Talker Slane.
So do you just go up to them and be like, "Yo, talk to Slane"?
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, we could like try and go up to one that looks like they're not doing so well,
Okay.
I guess, and then maybe like on the basis that Val is able to provide some relief in some form, then we can strike up a conversation.
Depends on what he wants, though, of course.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, first impression obviously is that you are not regulars down here, right? The people who live down here kind of know at least by face who comes down and who's like a
Yeah.
regular. So
That's
immediately there's some
Makes
suspicion,
sense.
right? They're like, "Oh, who are you?" Right? Not saying it, but just kind of like trying not to, uh, like be a bit colder. Ooh, TTRPG. Yes, indeed. Hello,
Yeah. Hello.
Rhubarb Pie Art. Yes. So far the game is going well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what it has in store for us.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Yeah. So the initial stance, the initial attitude toward you is kind of like this cold shoulder, right? Not outwardly
Right.
hostile or so, but kind of like I don't want any trouble. You're strange and strangers, right? So
Thank you for the follow.
yeah. Don't like don't talk to me. That kind of deal.
Yeah, so that's why I was like thinking about, approaching the one that looks like they could use some help and then going from there.
So do you just outright offer something right from the get-go?
Nah, it's more like a, if we could help with something, but like you would have to make it worth our while.
Do you hold it out at like arm's length and be like, Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
just describe what you're doing. Like, how are you approaching this dude who's just sitting in a doorway, next to a small lamp?
How are they? Like what's their
I mean,
are they in pain? Are
disheveled.
they
Not necessarily in like writhing in agony, but you can see very haggard. A coat that looks like three sizes too big, just because the person is not well fed. But very big beard and long matted hair, slightly glassy eyes, and just kind of sitting in the doorway, trying like deciding between shooing you away with maintained eye contact and not making eye contact so you leave him alone. Right?
Well, he looks so unapproachable, and yet here we are.
what can we offer?
Well, maybe a coin that could help him with whatever he might need.
Or how about
So hold on, an ad is about to hit, so you can use that time to kind of think.
all right.
And then we'll go from there. So yeah, we will take a short in-game break while the ad is playing. And then yeah, you can use that time to just like brainstorm a bit on how to best approach this dude?
I mean, my idea probably would be to maybe ask for help, but basically tell him that his service might, of course, not be for free. And we could offer a coin or maybe other services he might need.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Well-
indicating the chemicals if he needs some other stuff.
High capsize.
Well, I was thinking that we have a at least in our light items, like we have this thing called subterfuge supplies.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we can have is like costume jewelry.
Oh,
And I'd like to offer that instead. Because
oh.
why would they know that's fake?
Okay.
I feel really
Why would we
bad about that
spend
one.
our precious coin on that when we could give them something worthless?
Ooh, that's evil. Okay.
Well, I feel really bad about this one.
Let us embrace the skullduggery. But well, that's my idea. I mean, if you're not okay with it, we could go with yours too.
I mean, I offered my advice on that. However, you're the one who is talking, so I would leave the choice to you, to be honest. Whatever you think might work better.
Yeah, I like the not spending our actual coin part.
Okay.
Well, we can try. We can offer a large glass diamond, but
Well, basically quartz diamond.
are those made of quartz? I thought they were made of
Or-
like.
Or maybe they're made of glass.
Yeah.
I mean, they are both technically.
Yeah.
How long do the ads go, by the way?
Another 2 minutes, so you still have some time to discuss.
Also, we might also want to plan a little bit further ahead, depending on if he is either for or against us. I mean, if he just wants to shoo you away, that's probably just a neutral outcome. Then maybe
Well, we
we
could-
just want to look for something else.
Yeah, we could offer it as a gesture of goodwill, and then maybe try to ascertain whether they have any like connections to like the group of this sign. If we need to, we could try dropping the name that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good, to be honest.
Okay.
Right. We still have a bit.
Also, the music is way too agitated for the current situation.
Yeah, we're not there yet. It's like we're still in the sneaking around stage.
We're probably in a fairly calm area still, not at the nitty-gritty of it.
Hold on.
Hold on, what?
I am. Hold on. I am. There we go. I'm just doing something on Blue Sky real quick, and the ads are. Oh, they just ended. Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah. So you're first going to lure him with some glass jewelry.
Yes.
All right.
So gonna approach, and you're gonna you look like you know your way around this place. You know people, and if you give us a hand, we'll make it worth your while.
And
As a gesture of goodwill, you can have this, and there's more where that came from. If you know.
Like he eyes you suspiciously, but like keeps looking at like the what are you holding out? Like a ring or so?
Yeah, how about that? Let's make it like
Yeah.
a ring with like a huge like emerald colored glass on it.
That.
Don't take too big one, otherwise it's probably too suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but there's more where this came from. If could help us, give us some information or point us in the right direction.
So his eyes are like glued to the the ring with the big emerald that you're holding. Is like this is the hand that's reaching out for it. What do you want to know?
What do you want to know?
Info's about the symbol where we might find that, and depending on how much you can tell us, then maybe even drop the name, I would say.
We're looking for the people who go around drawing this thing everywhere.
Okay.
Menaces, vandals.
Men in it's like keeps holding out his hand. Do you actually give him the ring? I don't know.
Well, I did say that I would, and that there will be more where that came from. So
Yeah. So he
yeah,
takes
the
it.
gesture of goodwill.
Yeah, he takes it,
Yeah,
eyes it in like the lamplight a bit, bites into it. But it's like he doesn't really know what he's doing, right? It's just he's seen other
yeah.
people do that. So there's just like and then pockets it somewhere in his big coat. It's like
Mhm.
people crap, I need a gang name real quick.
Use something from
Catalina.
the.
Hello.
Hello. You can use something from the crew list, I think, or not the crew list, the factions list. There's probably some like
Oh yeah,
names in
is
there.
there an anti-imperial group?
Well, we can't see their characteristics, but
Yeah.
there are a bunch of names at least.
Um Oh, I think it's the Lampblacks. No. No, wait, that's not it. I'm not sure. Is there a good one? You can just make something up as well, right?
Yeah.
The city council. Just straight up the city.
Silly secret society names.
Oh yeah, secret society name.
The Crayon Commanders.
The Crayon Commanders.
The-
Well,
do we want
that
to have a
name
name
feels like
that's
it has a
related to
history.
the? Do we want to have a name that's related to the chair? Because since that's their symbol.
Oh, the something with topple. The toppler sounds a bit silly, but like
Name.
the
I mean, technically, there's also for the underground the crowns.
the crows.
I know that would be probably a bit too obvious.
the crow.
The empty chair. I don't know.
I love that, the empty chair.
There's something, or like we could just be the empty chair, or we can
Yeah.
add like
Ooh, yes.
the order or the society or the brotherhood of or something like that.
The most enlightened brotherhood of the empty. So yeah, no, the empty chair. Okay, I like that. The empty chair.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we get the empty chair. Yeah, it's like you just call themselves something chair, empty chair, or so. See them around here every now and then. and to leave us alone.
Okay. You know where we might find it?
And he's like non
People, you know where they gather, where they have strange parties.
like the musical chairs. Oh, that's also a good one. But it's not supposed to be musical, it's supposed to be empty. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea behind musical chairs is that there's not enough chairs. If there's an empty chair, then there's obviously too many.
Yeah. True, good point. So he like non-committally wags his chin in a certain direction. Right. And then holds out his hand again.
Hey, you know what? I think like after all that, I'll give him a coin.
An actual coin?
Yeah,
Dang, okay.
you know, he did follow through.
Okay. So yeah, then mark that off.
Yeah, I'll mark that off.
And like coin is not actually a coin itself, right? Those are no longer being used. It's called coin because it's the old imperial gold coin, but no one really uses them anymore. So it's more like a bag, a small fist-sized bag of like silver coins
Yeah.
and such. Right?
You know, like let's you know. Yeah, I feel bad for the the fake jewelry. Let's give something. You know, let's build a reputation. You know, maybe in the future, we can call on this guy again.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Or, as far as I know, hobos under each other usually support each other. So maybe it's
we're
spread
all
that we helped one.
we're all fighting the system here, right? Even though
Yeah.
right now we are working for the system, but we are we're all fighting the system supposedly.
Supposedly,
So
yes.
we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so he very quickly pockets that as well. It disappears in his large coat.
Yeah.
And he's like, thanks. Right.
Take care of yourself, man. Away we go.
So the direction he like whacked his chin toward is a house that suspiciously has nobody squatting in it, right? All the other houses, as long as they have like room in them, like aren't filled with debris and such or filled with puddles. They have like people like sleeping in them or like small camps set up in them and such. But that house, very suspiciously, looks like it's in slightly better condition and is also empty of anyone squatting in it. It's
Sounds
like
yeah, that looks dangerous.
a block down from where you are ish, right? So you can kind of see, right? I can see the lights, right, of people there. I can see some people moving or so, like a leg sticking out of a doorway of someone sleeping there. But like that house, there's nothing going on there.
Yeah. I kind of want to like get closer and maybe survey
Okay.
the area. Yeah,
Okay.
with Eclipse's help.
Okay. So do you like, again, stick to the shadows and survey from a distance, watch what's going on?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you got something more dastardly in mind.
Well, no, it's up to
Don't
you.
worry.
No, like
Yeah.
Val, if you
Val.
got something.
I mean, at most, probably just getting on one of the surrounding buildings and try to look from on top. But then we probably can't look from the side into the building.
It's
So
going to be difficult to get on top of a building, seeing as how the city
that as
is
well,
on
yes.
it, right?
So rather from the shadows is probably the better choice.
Like this whole place is very oppressive because like the city there's a roof right on top,
Mm,
right on top of everything, and on top of all of that is, I mean, it's probably relatively
most in ruins.
thick, but still, like, there's the city right above
Mm.
you. Um,
And I mean,
So-
considering all the ruins and stuff like that, it's probably not even said there's any entrance to the roofs, anyways.
yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Like, there's no such thing as a second story in this
But
place.
I do like the idea to survey the area, including the building itself a little from the
Okay.
shadows.
Okay. Yeah, then
But, yeah,
make a
magpie's job.
roll for that.
Okay.
Including my
And-
help.
Yes, so you get
And
a
plus one bonus die.
Yes. 5.
5.
All right. So you spend some time looking at the building, surveying it, and you do notice the symbol again, very discreetly from a distance. Like, you find it because you're looking for it, right? That
Mhm.
kind of deal.
Right.
And you see it again discreetly, like inside the doorway, right? Like charcoaled in there or something. And it's like, yeah, okay, you're definitely on the right track. However, it's like there are definitely people who notice that you are doing this, that you are observing the building and like scout, what is it, casing it, that's the word, right? So would you like to remain hidden, or are you just like, nah, it's okay if people find out? Essentially, do you want to
That's a good
evade this
question.
consequence?
Well, I would probably prefer to stay hidden because who knows who might know something about the documents we're trying to get. Not that knowing about that we're trying to get them, but knowing that the documents are there, so that not anyone just tries to check on the documents or whatever is might in that building.
Yeah,
If you
sure, I
get what
agree.
mean. So more
Okay.
hidden.
So that would be an attribute roll, resistance roll to reduce or to deny the consequence, to avoid. That's the word, the consequence. Since you are serving, actually,
That'll be insight.
well, yeah, but you're staying hidden. So make a prowess roll for me, please. Which
Okay.
in your case doesn't make too much of a difference because you have 2 points in each. But yeah, prowess.
Oh no, if it's me, I have 3, but
Oh wait, what? Oh, is it a special?
I mean, inside does Burnout only has 2, and probably they have 3.
yeah.
No.
For me, it wouldn't matter because I have both 3.
Okay, so only the first dot in each action counts toward the attribute.
Okay, so
Ah.
it's 2. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's
okay,
why
sure.
the line is there, right?
Okay, so that's 0 bonus die?
Yeah, in this case.
Okay.
Am I still helping?
Not.
Or does that not count for that?
Yeah, not this. This is resisting the consequence.
Okay.
What did you get?
Mm.
Okay, so you take 2 stress.
Not 2 stress. Okay.
Yeah. But you manage to kind of like keep your surroundings, keep an eye on your surroundings and like creep deeper into shadows just as people are starting to like take notice that you were there, and manage to manage to remain undetected.
Does only Magpie take that, or me as well, because I was originally helping with the surveying?
No, only Magpie. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
And the building itself, it seems to go pretty deep. Like it was definitely cleared out. Considering the state, like cleared out and reinforced slightly, considering the state of all the other buildings around it. So it seems to lead deeper into whatever this used to be.
Hmm. Well, do we want to try to enter from the shadows then? Maybe.
What does that look like though? What does this? Does it have windows? I don't know.
I mean, it's mainly just the doorway. All the windows have been bricked up to make the walls solid, so that the building doesn't, to reinforce the walls, basically.
Interesting.
Right, and it's not a huge thing. Like you can tell it was probably a slightly larger home, but even so, it's not like a huge, I don't know, bank building or palace. Like the whole district here was probably just normal houses. So you have the doorway in the center that's also been reinforced by beams and such. And then you can kind of see inside, yeah, there is no rubble as far as you can see, especially all of this is compared to the surrounding buildings, right? Which are like half crumbled walls and half filled with rubble, and only really the front bit of the entryway or maybe the first room is usable. And in this building, you can clearly see it goes deeper in, right? Like no, it's still, the bitrate is still being crap.
That sucks. Though right now I don't got any more buffering after you restarted and after I refreshed. So
yeah, but the bitrate is
Oh,
still,
that's good.
Yeah, never mind. It's back to buffering.
Yeah, the bitrate is around 1,000 instead of 6,000.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
It sucks. Okay, in that case, I may really have to okay, let me raid into Eclipse.
What?
And then we'll just continue on. Hey, hold
You
on.
just continue on. Yeah.
Is it recovering? I think my bitrate's recovering.
I mean, the
Is it going
buffering
back
is
up?
gone for me now.
You try
I
to?
don't know if.
My bitrate is at 23,000. What the heck is going on?
Okay.
Hello?
Maybe it tries to catch up.
Let's just like rise.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay,
Well, I think we can continue for now. Like, just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, no, it's back to a stable 6,500. Okay, it's in the green. Let's hope it stays there.
Yay!
Oof.
I mean, I have your stream open on the side, so if anything pops up again, I should see.
Okay, thank
and
you.
I can give you a heads up again.
Yes. All right, the bitrate has recovered.
Yay!
Awesome. Yeah, but that was strange. It says rising 11,000, 23,000, 38,000. Like, what is going on? Okay. All right, let's
all
not
the bits
waste
that you missed.
our good opportunity. All right. Yeah, thank you for the patience, everyone. It seems like our bitrate is back to stable, so let's continue.
Hopefully it stays there.
Yes. Where were we? Inside the building, right?
Yeah.
We were about to enter the building, yeah.
Yes, or you just entered it. So the building, you can see that it's definitely been cleared out of rubble, but not complete. Sorry, hiccup. Not completely. Right. So a lot of the side rooms and such are still filled. Probably like all the leftover rubble was just dumped straight in there. So it's basically just a straight path, deeper into this building. That's framed by broken stones and bricks and lumber and such. Just someone just kind of cleared a path out and then didn't bother like making this place nice, because why would they? Right. So when as you're standing in the entrance, you can clearly see, yeah, it's just it leads deeper in, away from the street, away from the other people, into, I don't know, something. Oh no, it's dying again.
Yeah.
It's dying again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shortly was there and is back to buffering.